I invite all dignitaries, please occupy a seat on the dais. Kindly be seated. Joe, sir. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Good evening, everyone. Hearty welcome to Valedictory Function. As the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. It's hard to believe that after 3 days of gigantic Kerala Travel Mart 2024, we are now at the closing ceremony. But every ending, they say, marks the beginning of something new. What we take away from here, whether it is knowledge, inspiration, or fresh collaborations, will fuel the next steps of our journeys in this vibrant industry. With these words, I would like to invite Mr. Hari Kumar KC, Vice President KTM, to deliver the welcome speech.
Thank you, Nirmala. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So what fantastic 3 days we had for the mart. It's visible from all the faces out here. I'm actually finding it difficult to speak. Just to explain how big this event was, I'm not able to speak much because the last 3 days we have done almost 150 meetings. That shows how well the participation this time was, and such a great response from both the sellers and buyers. So first of all, I would like to thank all the buyers, sellers, and members for the wonderful support extended to the KTM. So let me get into my duty first. I would like to welcome Mr. Jose Pradeep, the president and the main person behind this Kerala Travel Mart. Our chief guest, and she will be inaugurating the valedictory function also, Ms. Shikha Surendran, IAS, Director, Kerala Tourism, for her active participation. She was personally visiting all the stalls and giving a lot of encouragement to the sellers, actually. And our guest of honor, Mr. D. Venkateshan, the Regional Director, India Tourism, who has come all the way from Chennai for this function. I would like to welcome our past presidents, Mr. George Dominic. I don't have to introduce these people personally to you. They are stalwarts of this industry. Mr. E.M. Najib, former president of KTM. Mr. Riaz Ahmad, again, former president of KTM. Mr. Swaminathan, our energetic secretary, he has been running around all these days making this happen. Our immediate past president, Mr. Baby Matthew, he has actually set the tone for KTM in his last tenure, and we are just taking it forward from there. And I would like to welcome our treasurer, Mr. Gibran, and also our joint secretary, Mr. Jobin Joseph. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hari Kumar. Now it's time to listen to the presidential address. May I invite Mr. Jose Pradeep, President Kerala Travel Mart, the man behind this enormous show.
Good evening. Good evening. Yes. Esteemed guests, distinguished delegates, and friends. It is with immense pleasure I am here today at the valedictory function of the Kerala Travel Mart 2024. This event has once again underscored Kerala's unparalleled charm and its potential as a premier travel destination. Over the past 4 days, we have witnessed an extraordinary convergence of visionaries, industry partners, and enthusiasts, all united by a shared passion for travel and tourism. The vibrant discussions, insightful presentations, dynamic exchanges between our trade partners that have proved this mart as a testament to our collective commitment to propelling Kerala into a global stage. The success of this mart reaffirms our belief in the boundless possibilities that lie ahead for our state's tourism sector. We have showcased our unique offerings from the serene backwaters and verdant hill stations to our vibrant festivals and culinary delights. As we close the 12th edition of this mart, let us take with us the invaluable insights gained and the connections forged. Our mission now is to build upon this momentum, ensuring that Kerala remains not only a destination of choice, but also a benchmark for sustainable and inclusive tourism. The theme that we set for this year's mart, MICE and Destination Wedding, has given an understanding to the buyers about the facilities we have in Kerala for such events. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to the success of this event. Our sponsors, partners, buyers and sellers, delegates, the speakers at the seminar sessions, and all those behind the scenes. Your efforts have made this mart a remarkable experience, and for that we are deeply thankful. Looking ahead, let us continue to work together with renewed enthusiasm and determination. Today we have Srimati Sika Surendran, IAS, Director Kerala Tourism, and MD KTDC with us as this valedictory function as the chief guest, and on behalf of the entire KTM fraternity, I would like to welcome her to this evening. She has been with us right from the announcement of this event in October 2023, almost 1 year, extending all support for the smooth conduct of the mart. Thank you very much for being a part of this journey, madam. And a warm welcome to you. And Sri D. Venkateshan, Regional Director, India Tourism Chennai, has always been with us and has been a great support. I would like to extend our sincere thanks to the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, and to you, sir. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all my colleagues in the Managing Committee and Organizing Committee, and the past presidents and secretaries for giving us all guidance and support in organizing this event. Our Managing Committee is working for a month, day and night, especially our office, KTM office, our CEO and our staff. Night, midnight till 1 o'clock, and I can see Rajkumar, our CEO, is working midnight, and morning 6 o'clock he will start working. So I'm really thankful to my office. And I would like to thank the Vice Principal of the Marian College, Kuttikanam, Father Dr. Shaiju Sebastian. I think he is with us today. The students and faculties of the college are serving the KTM 2024 as volunteers, and they have extended a splendid service. I would like to extend a warm welcome to him to this program. They have been coming every year, 50 students from this college, and the 1 week they are here and they are working for us. A great thanks to all my students from Marian College. Thank you all once again, and thank you everyone for the support and love extended to us, KTM. Thank you.
Thank you, President. Nobody will forget you this 2024 KTM and you. Today's chief guest of the day is Madam Sika Surendran IAS. Ms. Sika Surendran IAS has been appointed as the Director of Kerala Tourism. She will hold the full additional charge of the post of Managing Director, Kerala Tourism Development Corporation. Ms. Sika, a 2018 batch Kerala cadre officer of the Indian Administrative Service, started her career as an assistant collector trainee in KTM and served as the sub-collector of Ottapalam in Palakkad and Kollam and district development commissioner of Thrissur. Before this appointment, she was the deputy secretary of the Health and Family Welfare Department. We invite you to kindly deliver the inaugural address, please, ma'am.
Distinguished guests on the dais, delegates from various parts of India and abroad, my dear friends and colleagues. I am delighted to address this valedictory section of 12th edition of Kerala Travel Mart, India's largest tourism sector buyer-seller event that celebrates a destination state. Although all of you had a very hectic schedule for the past 4 days, I am sure that you also enjoyed the ambience of this beautiful city and the hospitality of our organizers. Into its silver jubilee year, this edition of KTM has been a success, going by the participation of stakeholders. Buyers at the event clocked the highest ever total of 2,839. This huge gathering of business delegates comprises 802 buyers from foreign countries, including upscale markets like the UK, the US, and other European nations. There were quite a good number of buyers from Africa, East Asia, and other potential regions, reflecting on the increasing preference of Kerala as an attractive destination for travelers from across geographies. Maharashtra topped in the domestic segment with 578 buyers, followed by Delhi and Gujarat, with the total number crossing the 2,000 mark. This substantial gathering was the result of strenuous efforts made by the travel and tourism industry of Kerala. Their meticulous planning and strategizing stretching across the past 2 years, and each individual who put up the hard work deserves to be congratulated. The conduct of the entire event was also managed extremely well, with attention to the last detail from day one. The business sessions, theme-based deliberations, cultural programs, the expo, venue displays, installations, and other sidelights went very smoothly, adding to the charm of the mart. The exhibition opened for the public from the afternoon of this concluding day offered the visitors an overwhelming experience of the state's rich cultural traditions and other tourism products. Over the decades, Kerala tourism has gained substantially from a robust private-public partnership. The KTM Society, as the premier body of the travel and hospitality industry of Kerala, has played a vital role in this successful collaboration. Ever since its inaugural edition 24 years back, every edition of KTM has immensely contributed to the success story of Kerala tourism by presenting before the global audience how the state lives up to its reputation as God's own country. The business sessions, panel discussions, and the exhibition at this edition of KTM will impart scale and speed to the Kerala tourism, known for its resilience and innovativeness. We are all very happy that our RT initiative has come out in flying colors this World Tourism Day, clinching the national awards for the best RT tourism village and the best agri-tourism village for Kadalundi and Kumaragam respectively. The success of these tourism destinations will certainly inspire other RT villages and projects across the states too. It is also equally significant that this grand event was organized by completely adhering to the Green Protocol, which also sends out a very positive message to the entire spectrum of our stakeholders. Before concluding, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of them who has put their efforts in making this event possible, right from the Honorable CM of Kerala, Honorable Minister for Tourism, Secretary of Tourism, and all who have gathered here. Let me congratulate the members of the KTM Management Committee and organizing committees who have worked very hard in making each segment of this event a big success. I would like to congratulate the managing committee members led by the dynamic president of KTM, Mr. Jose Pradeep, ably assisted by the secretary, Mr. S. Swaminathan, Vice President Harikumar C., Treasurer Gibran Asif, Joint Secretary Jobin Joseph, and the immediate past President Baby Matthew for the great efforts made by them in putting together this excellent KTM 2024. No amount of words will be enough to express my acknowledgement of the managing committee members, each of whom made up the organizing committee and headed specific committees to cater to the needs and requirements of various aspects of this edition of KTM. Transportation Committee Chairman Harikumar C., Accommodation Committee Chairman Swaminathan, Sellers Committee Chairman Jobin Joseph, Media and PR Committee Chairman Baby Matthew, CSR Committee Chairman, the past President Shri Jose Dominic Sir, Finance Committee Chairman and past President Shri M. Najib, Seminars and Workshops Committee Chairman and past President Riaz Ahmed, Exhibition Committee Chairman and past President Shri Abraham George Johnny, Chairman of Information Technology Committee Shri Ranju Joseph. This year we have steered the rollout of the KTM mobile app also. International Buyers Committee Chairman Shri Michael Dominic, Airlines Committee Chairman Shri Riaz UC, Marketing Committee Chairman Shri Janish Jalal, Domestic Buyers Committee Chairman Shri Krishna Chandran PK, Program and Cultural Committee Chairman Shri Maria Rodriguez, R&D Committee Chairman Shri Vanchishwaran KR, Sponsorship Committee Chairman Shri Raju Kannambula, and the Chairman of various destination pre- and post-mart tours committee Shri Manoj Babu, Shri Manuel Udup, Shri Vinod V, Shri Jose Abraham, Shri Manu PV. Last but certainly not the least, Mr. Rajkumar, CEO and Member Secretary of the KTM Society, whom I'm sure has spent quite some sleepless nights in the past weeks to ensure that the seamless execution of KTM 2024. Please join me for a big round of applause for all these leaders of KTM 2024 who have contributed immensely for the success of this event. This event has been nothing short of a family wedding to me, with Kerala tourism as a radiant bride full of promise and grace. Each of you, the dedicated stakeholders, have been like family, rushing about, attending to every detail, ensuring that every piece fell perfectly into place. Day and night, you labored not just with your hands, but with your hearts, turning the Kerala Travel Mart into a grand celebration of our shared passion for this beautiful land. Together, we have woven a tapestry of culture, nature, and hospitality, an offering to the world that showcases the spirit of Kerala. Just as a wedding unites families, this event has brought together the many faces of our tourism community, working in harmony to present a vision of Kerala that is nothing less than extraordinary. Let me assure you that the insights and perspectives emerging from this meet will go into fine-tuning our state's tourism sector plans and strategies. I thank you all for giving me an opportunity for sharing my thoughts here and for inviting me for the valedictory function as a special guest and the inaugural speaker. I hereby declare the formal inauguration of the valedictory function. I just want to tell a few more things, very personal. എനിക്ക് ആക്ച്വലി ഈ കേരള ട്രാവൽ മാർട്ടിൻ്റെ പ്രിപ്പറേഷൻ സമയത്ത് ഹെൽത്ത് അത്ര അല്ലാത്തത് കൊണ്ട് എനിക്കിവിടെ അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് വരാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല. അപ്പോൾ സെക്രട്ടറിയും പ്രസിഡൻറ്റും ഇങ്ങനെ ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് വിളിച്ച് എനിക്ക് അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ഒക്കെ തരുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ ഞാൻ ഭയങ്കര കോൺഫിഡൻ്റ് ആയിരുന്നു. ഇവിടെ വന്ന് ഇത് കണ്ടില്ലെങ്കിലും ഏത് രീതിയിൽ നിങ്ങളത് ചെയ്യും എന്നുള്ളൊരു കാര്യത്തിൽ ആ ഒരു ഉറപ്പിൻ്റെ പുറത്താണ് ഞങ്ങൾ ട്രിവാൻഡ്രത്തുള്ള എല്ലാ ഓഫീസേഴ്സും ഇരിക്കുന്നത്. സച്ച് എ വണ്ടർഫുൾ മൊമെൻറ്റ്. ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ ഈ പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ ശരിക്കും ഒരു ഫാമിലിയിലൊരു വെഡ്ഡിങ്ങിനൊക്കെ വന്ന ഒരു രീതിയായിരുന്നു. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്. വളരെ ഇമോഷണലായിട്ട് ഫീൽ ചെയ്ത് ഇത്രയും കണക്റ്റഡ് ആയിട്ട് ഞാനൊരു ഇവൻ്റ് അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഇത് ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈമാണ് ഇൻ മൈ കരിയർ. Together we are best. Together our future is brighter. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for. We are grateful to you as well for your unstinted support. Thank you so much for your highly motivational words of appreciation. Next, I would like to invite the guest of honor, Mr. D. Venkadeshan, Regional Director, Indian Tourism, Regional Director for the South, Southwest and Central regions of the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. Over to you. Thank you.
Namaskaram and very good evening. Respected Director of Tourism, Government of Kerala, President KTM, the past presidents and the office bearers on the stage and my dear stakeholders. In fact, it's a proud moment for me and I deem it my privilege that I am here today to address the stakeholders and to be here in the valedictory function on behalf of Government of India, Ministry of Tourism, and also on my personal behalf. In fact, if you know, I don't know, many of you would know that KTM has become a case study. The destinations across the country, especially the states, are really kind of inspired by the success of KTM. And many of them have come to me asking about how it is structured, how it is executed, and many of them are trying to emulate also. So that itself speaks for the stature of KTM that it has achieved in the country as the most premium and sought after tourism event. In fact, this is, I would say that this is something like the Kumbh Mela of tourism in India. The reason I'm calling it as Kumbh Mela is I have seen the congregation of stakeholders right from Guwahati, I was surprised, and to the remotest corner of Kanyakumari. So that's the varied kind of participation and the kind of enthusiasm in terms of the the buyers who have come, not only from abroad, but in the country itself speaks about how big this event is. And one thing which is very significant for KTM is this is a demonstration of how the private sector can take the responsibility and lead in promoting the destination. It's very difficult to find, especially when private sector is looking at the government. Here, I think the private sector has joined the government and has kind of created itself a property. I would call KTM as a property, which is pride of Kerala. And I think it has been responsible for putting where Kerala is today globally as a destination. And tourism, as you all know, is one of the important segments of the economy. And the way tourism has been contributing to the economy of Kerala is something which is known all to us. While we see this as a marketing initiative to push and place our destination globally, but we should also look at, we have created demand, but then the delivery and supply of the product is also very important. In this area, I would really kind of like to stress that we should look at capacity building. Our destinations are expanding, our offerings are expanding, and the demands of travelers is also changing rapidly. What was the expectation 20 years ago is changed. Today, the internet, AI, technology has kind of brought in so much of cutting edge solutions that we need to be kind of adapting and embracing change. Unless and until we don't adapt, innovate, and embrace change, it would be quite difficult for us to stand. But that way, I would see that Kerala has been kind of a pioneer, and the destination is also kind of evolving with the evolving nature of the customer. And coming to again delivery of services, I would request that from the Government of India side, at least from the regional office, which is within my purview, we would like to commit a continued support to the industry stakeholders in capacity building initiatives, especially in the remote and rural areas. I think I have spoken to the Responsible Tourism Mission also to commit our support, especially in training the homestay owners, the front end, the persons who are in touch with tourists, etc., to do it. As I speak here, I would also like to proudly say that on the 27th of September, during the World Tourism Day, the Honorable Minister for Tourism, Government of India, came up and launched a special scheme called Paratan Didi and Paratan Mitra. This is something which is taking the tourism to the grassroots and training the local so that the community benefits. For me personally, tourism is successful only when the local community benefits. The money should stay in the destination, it should not go out of the destination. This is what matters when it comes to success of a destination. So in this regard, for Kerala, we will be kind of doing some pilot a training program exclusively in uh, one is in Kochi, which is we are looking at, and we are also kind of committed to create awareness of bringing back travel to Wayanad, which needs a lot of support. And I have told my office to look up and bring the stakeholders of Wayanad to at least southern states of India, which kind of are feeder markets, to do exclusive roadshows on the district and the destination so that it bounces back and the livelihood of people is coming back to sing. So I also would like to proudly say that the kind of support that I get from the state government, especially in implementing our plans, our programs, is immense. I can anytime talk to Madam Shika, I can talk to the Principal Secretary, sir. In fact, before coming here, we had a VC with the Chief Secretary also. I was there, where certain initiatives are going to be announced in terms of cleanliness, in terms of rating of our small hotels, etc., on the 2nd of October in Kerala. So that's a big achievement that Kerala has always been a pioneer when it comes to implementing not only the tourism-related schemes, but other related schemes. And as we say, tourism is everybody's business. I think we have to be committed and take it forward. This is something which is a takeaway for me from Kerala Tourism Mart. It has helped me to reconnect with so many people whom I had lost touch. One after the COVID, or many of them who went out of business are emerged as a new avatar. And it was a true kind of Kumbh Mela for me personally, where I kind of connected with so many stakeholders. And I can also proudly say that I have crisscrossed the destination right from Wayanad to Trivandrum. Almost there's no district which I have not traveled, so I very well understand the pulse of the destination, and we are committed to keep it forward. And moving forward, I'll be working with the state government, with the stakeholders, to see how we can push the capacity building, especially the various touch points, so that the end-to-end experience of people coming and going to Kerala is memorable, and they send back more and more people. So we are also looking at creating stories which will be kind of enchanting and capturing and kind of giving a new perspective of Kerala, what is to happen. And finally, before I conclude, I would like to say that for those who have not attended KTM, KTM can only be experienced. It cannot be kind of read, seen, or some, so one has to be here. And I'm glad that we are finishing off at a very positive note. And the feedback that I've been receiving from most of the people, I've been sitting 2 days continuously in my booth, was this KTM has been extraordinary in terms of seamless delivery of information, delivery of services, the appointments, etc. So I wish to come back again 2 years for a more strong and vigorous and strengthened KTM. All the best to all the stakeholders. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your inspiring words. KTM is a case study, and it's like a Kumbh Mela. And also, thank you for the assurance that the continuous support from government side. Now this is a time for felicitation. I would like to invite Mr. Baby Matthew, immediate past president.
Dignitaries on the dais, delegates and friends. I think there are 4 reasons behind the success of this KTM or any KTM. One is the PPP model of KTM, private-public participation. Second, the teamwork of the management committee. You know, there are more than 20 management committees, subcommittees. So they were working for 1 year, many meetings in the office, outside the office, in Cochin, Trivandrum, many places. A combined work. Of course, along with the Rajkumar and the team sitting in front of us, the office. Then the third thing is the cooperation of the sellers. Sellers are the members of KTM. Many of you are here. Then, of course, the buyers. Since the buyers came, the maximum number of buyers came this year, nationally and internationally. Dear friends, last 3 KTMs, since I was the president, I couldn't attend the exhibition booths and I couldn't meet the buyers. Very few buyers I could meet. But this year, I took time to spend some more time to speak with the buyers. I met so many buyers. I interacted with them. Then I really realized how importantly, how seriously they are taking this mart. There are many new buyers. That is what I find this time. New buyers who were promoting before North India. They came this year to Kerala to promote Kerala. That means they are going to start doing business with Kerala. This will give us business in the future. And the sellers, I could go through and meet most of the stalls. Almost 90% of the stall I met. I spoke with them. They are also very happy because they got appointments. Everybody got appointments. When we are going around, we can see they are not getting time to speak or complete their discussion. So in all ways, all other arrangements, I don't want to explain once more because President already explained, Director already explained, everything was fine. Thank you very much, Mr. President, and all other past presidents and other team members, my colleagues, the office, Rajkumar, sellers and buyers, delegates. Thank you very much.
Thank you. May I call upon Mr. E.M. Najib, past President KTM.
Respected Tourism Director, Shikha Madam, Regional Director, Mr. Venkatesan, President of KTM Society, C. Jose Pradeep, all the other past presidents, dignitaries on the dais, and friends. I wanted to facilitate the champions in a detailed manner, but my job has become very easy because of two speeches which has happened. One is Shikha Madam. She made an elaborate speech with all the names of the people. But of course, she missed few names which I will mention. And then, of course, our Venkatesan Saab has also supported her and really congratulated Kerala Tourism. Immediate past president, Baby Matthew, is a media person, so you know that how media is functioning. So he also made excellent, mentions about the contributions. The fact remains, we are completing 25 years after KTM Society has started, and this KTM of 2024 is a resounding success. That's the most important thing is, and that has become a resounding success only because of you people. The sellers, the buyers, and the meaningful deliberations which has happened in the last 3 days or 2.5 days here. This is probably the first most effective digital KTM. Last year we have introduced Wi-Fi, but it was not, halfway through it was not working. But this time it has been working very well. All the appointments, even though a little bit of difficulties of traveling from one side to other side and back and forth, but it has been almost, completely successful. And the amount of effort taken by the team to make this convention, this exhibition center to this level has been amazing. They have spent days and days to do that under the leadership of President himself. The President was not only a President was doing exhibition, President was doing hospitality, President was doing all the food arrangements between the Meridian and Crown Plaza, right? And all the other, the site, on the site food arrangements. So everyone has been very, very sincerely, very committedly working hard under the leadership of the most pleasant and powerful President, Jose Pradeep, ably supported by our very ever-smiling, we always tell Swami that you are the chairman of accommodation committee because that's the best job he has been doing from first KTM onwards. Swaminathan, and we have a new treasurer that is very dynamic, Gibran. And we have a very veteran vice president, Mr. Hari, and very talented Jobin, our joint secretary. And of course, past presidents, our leader and guide and godfather, Mr. Jose Dominic. And of course, Joni is not there. We did past president, Baby Matthew, and the ever smiling, very efficient, Riyaz Ahmad. You have seen Riyaz Ahmad because he has done the seminars beautifully conducted, very well conducted, very good speakers, very ably conducted, with the excellent support of Nirmala Lily. She also deserves a big hand from all of you. And actually the seminar idea was instituted by Jose Dominic from the very beginning, and that has become a very good learning session for all of us in the industry. Very good topics have been discussed and everything has been done. The mart would not have been successful without the support of our Chief Minister Sri Pinarayi Vijayan, our Tourism Minister Sri Mohammad Riyas, Minister for Finance Mr. Balagopal, and our very dynamic Tourism Secretary, Mr. K. Biju IAS. He was here till yesterday, only yesterday evening he has gone. And our very smiling, very efficient, young, dynamic director, Shikha Madam, who has been here with us, all of us, in spite of her short illness and things like that. So we are grateful to all of you. Thank you very much. Excellent. So I'm not going to say all the names here because all the names have been said by, unless you want it, said by, Shikha Madam already. So it will be a repetition. But I have to mention few names like of course, Rajkumar CEO has been, he stays in the, it was a revelation to me because he was staying in the office of KTM office. This time, 3 days back when I visited, so I asked, what is his room? He said, no, Rajkumar stays here. He stays there, and President was saying, 2 o'clock in the early morning, you call him, he will pick up the phone. So he was not sleeping. And two other smart ladies, Sithara, she's a manager of KTM. Manju, she's executive. Get up, let people see you, And we have an office and Rindu Mohan, accounts executive. Come. And we have Sriraj. Sriraj is an office assistant. He was sitting there. He's missing now. He must have gone somewhere. So, all these people have worked as a great team. Like we have established a great partnership between the tourism industry and the government, both in the state government and central government. And they have worked together for 2 years to make this as a grand success. So please understand the efforts which they have taken. Please give them an excellent big hand, a standing ovation if you don't mind. Please. Come on, please. I have noticed the words of our director. She was actually speechless. She was talking from the heart. So that means her commitment to tourism, even though short period, and her happiness have been expressed very well. So thank you very much, madam, for your great support and guidance for this KTM. On behalf of all of you and the past presidents, I would like to just facilitate them with a shawl, if you don't mind. Only the 4 people.
Thank you. Thank you.
See, all of, one second. Yeah. I don't have any more, otherwise I would have given one to the CEO also, but I will give it to him later. So I had only 5. I bought it from Trivandrum specially for this. We have been presidents, but nobody has given any shawls to us when we have completed. But it's a great pleasure for all of us to recognize them and acknowledge their contributions. See, one important thing all of you have to understand is, or notice, is that this has been the best ever KTM. Why it's so? Because all of us work as a team. The past presidents, all of us have done very good KTMs. I have been 3 times president. Baby Matthew has been 3 times president. Joe Dominic has been twice. Riaz and Joni also have been twice. But our intention is to support them to do a better KTM than our KTM. That's a team spirit. That's a love and affection. That is a partnership. That is the strength of Kerala Travel Mart Society and Kerala Tourism. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure that that was a pleasant surprise for all of them, and I really appreciate the sweet gesture. So now, to announcing the presentation of mementos, I invite Mr. S. Swaminathan, Secretary, KTM.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Before I start announcing the name, we have a big list of names because so many people have been part of it. Everybody is tired, including me. But please note, we always clap for first 4 people. By the time it goes off, we forget. So I please note it's a very heavy contribution by each and every person, due to which I request all of you, either you clap for everyone or don't clap for anyone. You know, that's the first request. And the second point is, just to share it with Mr. Najib sir, that I'm always a smiling person, but fortunately I have lot of, I think this is the success of this KTM. If you ask me, I'm saying this. I think we have 50% people are quite young. When you are young or when you are new, what happens? You have the energy to contradict. Sometimes when you contradict, people think you are not matured enough. You don't know anything. You are new. Keep quiet. I don't think these days youngsters have got any time for it. When I want to become a manager, one of my senior colleagues is here. They told me, you look too young to become a manager. So it doesn't look those days. So full credit to all the MC members. It is not a vote of thanks, but from bottom of my heart, all the past president has been kind enough to trust me that I will deliver. I think when the Pradeep ji was a secretary, he sends a message all the time, President call. Baby Matthew never calls. The same way, any time there is a problem, he now sends a message, secretary call, I don't call. So he continued to do all the job. And then all the MC members, I must thank them. There are words which I used which is not allowed to be used. I think they have given me an opportunity to be a general manager level, and they have all been my subordinates in doing different levels. So I must thank them from the bottom of the heart because they also believed. So the team of past presidents, senior colleagues, and the younger generation who have joined the KTM first time, they all trusted this man is trustworthy. So that has motivated me to go beyond what I can do and motivated to do the best all the time, which means the entire success of this KTM should go to them. And also Mr. Rajkumar, because he's been part of Kerala tourism, he had the vision. If you look at it, why this KTM is successful, one is of course the buyer-seller meet, because you need business. All these are more important. Finally, we go home, we need to do business. There's no point in saying show was good, all those things. Without the business, without making money, nothing is good. So that way, that is achieved. Second, if you notice the look and feel of the mart, that has only made this clear. So branding, full credit to Rajkumar. And we had, I must please all of you, and I'm sure our dear Pradeepji don't mind ordering chicken or fish or beef, but he will never give money for the branding. So if he was fine enough, we have to fight with him. He took it very sportively. I think every day we had 5 to 10 fightings, all the committee members, but the goal is to make sure KTM is success. So I would like to thank you. As I told you, the list is quite long. I still want to express something what I felt it. So please encourage people. First is, let me call the representative of the individual organization. If you as a team is there, you can come as a team. And also if you are there is an individual, they can also come and take the memento. 1 minute. Yeah. First is Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. Please. So maybe Mr. Venkatesh ji has said that we will be stealing the show if you give me a space. So I think they did a wonderful stall. They had enough number of people, kept the mart lively. So please give him a big hand, please. Next is, of course, Kerala Tourism. The stall speaks everything, and we had the good support from our secretary and as well as madam. So please, okay, you have a Sunita is there. So please, thank you, Sunita. Yeah. Thank you. We also have our neighboring state, Karnataka Tourism. Dr. Valsraj. From Tamil Nadu Tourism, we have Tamil Nadu Tourism, okay. Cochin Port Authority, yeah, please. Yeah, they have so much of department. They have been part of increasing the pressure of president, but finally they have delivered. Thank you. Please, thank you, sir. Responsible tourism. Mr. Rupesh, responsible tourism, okay. Stock communication, yeah. I think all of them, all the people who are in the tourism know what they can do. They have been the pioneering in branding and various campaigning. They have been part of Kerala tourism for long and they have taken initiative. Please, entire team. Srijit was leading the show with the rest of the team members. Yeah. Next is Neo Cochin Infrastructure Private Limited. Neo Cochin. Mohan Jain. You can imagine, except for the hall A, it is just an empty space. So these are the people who have done this show. It's a temporary one. Jain. And President, of course, has given them heavy hard time. They deserve more applause. I think they got more shouting. Yes, of course, we have a touch queue solution. We have Mr. Joshi and team. The entire IT from the last year we started, it revolved through because of him. We have SPRDH team led by Sri Salim. Please give them a big applause. They have the app, responsible for the app. They also have a photo interface for the downloading of the respective passes, and the entry control was done by them with the scanning facility. Please. Extranet Digital Private, they provided Wi-Fi connectivity. Because last time we learned that app to a good level we had, the Wi-Fi has put us little down. We were more proactive and they have come forward to do and support us. And I hope all of you has experienced that. Thank you. Yeah. We have Le Meridian Cochin for the inaugural function and dinner. Le Meridian Cochin. Jom, yeah, it's represented by Mr. Jom. They have also given us room. They have all, like many other hotels, and they have been very cooperative. It will be presented by Mr. Jose Dominic, our founder president. Next, of course, second day networking dinner from Crown Plaza, Kochi. Mr. Dinesh? Yeah, Mr. Dinesh is here, General Manager. He is also our co-chairman for the IT committee, along with Mr. Ranju. Yeah. We have executive events Cochin, logistical support, executive events. Okay. Now, can I executive events? Yeah. I don't know. No. Okay, next is, I think everybody deserves a round of applause, but this man deserves more. Mr. Kirti, who did this, our cultural program and even coordinated the Le Meridian. Represented by this entire team. Yeah. I'm just giving little space, everybody, sorry to keep reminding. Like when we are in their position, you work hard and I start calling the next person, then you'd lose the interest. So please excuse if it takes extra 5 minutes, please. Intersite Tours and Travels. For their transport services, we have Mr. Jackson and Gigi. Okay, Joshi, all the team is representing. Please. It's a very Herculean task, you all know, because we have 92 hotels in Cochin, in and around. They also handle the postmart tour. Yeah. I think next madam should give. Shika madam should give the next, because it is going to be our dear, Abad Property Management for Cleaning, Bindu. Housekeeping. Yeah, Bindu, it's not easy, my dear friends, to clean 1 kilometer of dust all the days. Please give them a very big applause, People do say toilet is not clean. There is a limitation. You have thousands of people using 400 square feet toilet. So please give them a big round of applause. Well done, Bindu. We have MD Nish PR agency, who has looked after our entire PR, any press release. They have always been traveling through us. Please, Mr. Baiju. Yeah. Mr. Jayesh is there. They did such a good job that today, in spite of 1 o'clock, we said public were there from 10 o'clock. Okay. Okay, the next is Tale of Grey, led by Maria, our photographer. Please. They have a team of 10 people. We'll have excellent presentations of videos, Well, I don't. Next is Metro Mart, publication of Sellers Directory, CG. He is also the co-chairman for our media committee. Always with us. Anytime you want any support on media, he's been with us. Thank you, CG. Then food court management, Rahmania Caters. Sellers food court was managed by Rahmania, the team. Thank you. Sellers food court, all the 3 days. I hope all the sellers have a good food. For volunteers, Maria College, Kutikanam, Idiki district. For volunteers, Maria College, Kutikanam. Please, Father. Please, Maria. Thank you very much, sir. And for information, they came in advance with the team, understand how to, know. So they had around 50 students. They have provided accommodation, given them all the training. So it is an opportunity for the students also. Okay. Medical Trust Hospital, medical service including fire, first aid, Medical Trust Hospital, please. Yeah. Yeah. Please. Yeah. Okay, we have Make My Trip, second day dinner sponsor, Make My Trip. Please give them a, big hand. I think that credit must go to President and Treasurer, Mr. Gibran. When they called, they spontaneously agreed for it. It's a huge money. Yeah. Well, our IPP, immediate past present, always takes all the advertisement. Somathiram Ayurveda Group, mobile app, LED display. Please, Mr. Baby Matthew, you have a team or you're collecting? Yeah. Please. We didn't know the value of this mobile app when we did. When we asked him, he said, it's a very small amount, I don't mind supporting KTM. Now if he wants next time, he has to pay 100 times to 300 times. Yeah, okay, thank you. Now, Paradise Holidays for lanyards and LED wall branding. Please, a big round of applause for this. Ratish and Mr. and Mrs. Ratish. Yeah. Please, lanyard. Next is South India Hotels and Restaurants Association, Sira Chennai. They have sponsored the buyers and sellers bag which we carry. I think Sundar. Okay. Now next is Zandari Resorts. Yeah. So, you are okay. Sira. Okay, Pradeep ji, you can take it. Yeah, okay. As a committee member of Sira, Mr. Jose Pradeep of Yuvarani is taking it, not KTM president. Yeah, okay. We have Zandari Resorts. They have sponsored the water bottles. Please. I think Jojo just took one call. He called after 10 minutes. He said, we'll take it. Give them a big applause, please. We are going to drink water. Okay, Indigo Airlines. They are our airline partner. Viju? Please. They have really, airline coming forward, they deserve more applause these days. Yeah. Ms. Sanchi Bags, they are the people for providing the badges, lanyards and bottles they printed. Mr. Zafar is representing, he is the owner of the company. Yeah, we have Rasika Advertising, printing. They were our print, all the print works has been done by Matthew. He is available anytime you call. Okay. With this, we are now moving into only three level is there. One is Mr. Santosh Pai. The reason Mr. Santosh Pai is getting this, he works dedicatedly for a different organization, but he has taken the responsibility to coordinate the entire post-mart tour. So he deserves, and he's done in a very professional level, so he deserves a good round. Since the clap is very high, you should go back and recheck all the post-mart tours now, please. Okay, second, we also had a Ayurveda tour. So the responsibility was taken by the Ayurveda Association with coordination with KTM. And Mr. Ravi Verma, who is, Pudhiya Kovilagam homestay he runs, he has supported the entire arrangements. Transportation, hotel accommodation, coordinating. So he deserves a kind of good applause. So not last but not the least, I think this is specially to our KTM Secretariat, Mr. Rajkumar and team, So they really deserve. Tara. Yeah, please. All the terrain. Please give them a big hand. Yeah. Yeah, please. Thank you, thank you. So with this, my duty is getting over. I took little longer, but you have to excuse because they deserve it. It's not that I want to be next to the mic. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Your collective dedication, passion, and hard work have made KTM a resounding success. Though our time here has come to an end, the ideas, connections, and energy we have shared will continue to thrive. Let us carry forward the spirit of collaboration and innovation that this KTM has fostered. Now, to propose a vote of thanks, I invite Mr. Gibran Asif, Treasurer, KTM.
Respected dignitaries on the stage, esteemed guests and dear participants. I'll try to keep my vote of thanks sweet and short, but it's also important to acknowledge all the members who have worked tirelessly for this. So there might be repetitions, but please bear with me. As we come to the close of this remarkable tourism mart, it's my great honor to deliver this vote of thanks. First and foremost, let me express my heartfelt gratitude to our tourism director, Mrs. Shika Surendra, for her unwavering support in making this mart a great success. Though not present here today, I would like to acknowledge contributions of our Honorable Tourism Minister, Mr. Mohammad Riaz, and our Tourism Secretary, Mr. Biju IAS. A special thanks to our guest of honor, our Regional Director, Mr. Venkatesh Dattarayan, for his gracing the occasion with his presence and India Tourism support. To my managing committee and organizing committee, thank you for your tireless dedication and hard work behind the scenes. Our president, Mr. Jose Pradeep, our leader, from planning to execution, your professionalism, dedication, and delegation of work to all of us has ensured a seamless conduct of this mart. Thank you, sir. Now, the backbone of our mart, our secretary, Mr. Swaminathan, has ensured perfection, innovation, and has taken the huge task of accommodations, not very easy. He has been of great support to all the committee members whenever actions needed to be taken. For the president, secretary, and all of us at KTM, KTM had been a second home but for the last month it had been like a first home because we were more in the office than at home. Our strong pillars of support have always been our past presidents. Mr. Jose Dominic, Mr. E.M. Najib, Mr. Riaz Ahmed, and Mr. Johnny Abraham. They have been the guiding force behind us with their knowledge and expertise in running the show, be it the exhibition area or the seminars or any other matters that we need counsel. I would like to make the special mention and thank our immediate past president and also media chair who has made sure to amplify the reach of this event in Kerala as well as globally. Thank you, sir. He had adopted many tips which he had given us for the mart and for the success of the mart. Our Vice President, Mr. Hari, the man behind the huge task of transportation. So transportation is a very difficult task. See, I'm acknowledging everybody because there's been a lot of work behind all this. So he had been taken the charge of transportation, stage arrangements, and also the entertainment which you all had during the inaugural as well as the networking dinner. Thank you, Hari. Our Joint Secretary is also here with us, Jobin, who was the coordinator for the Sellers Committee. His dedication and passion to work with the sellers and the buyers and all the effort he has put to make the mart a great success. Now, coming to all our MC members, Renju, our IT chairman, he has ensured the software, the first time developed app, worked very well. Thank you Renju for this. Now, three committees work together, international, domestic, our marketing committee. Without this, it's just merely a mart. So, it is the Mr. Michael Dominic, Mr. Krishnan, and Mr. Jenish. They have worked together hand in hand to make sure to bring quality buyers to our mart. A lady star, Miss Maria, our MC member, she's also here with us. She has played a key role in inaugural cultural ceremony and also the pre and post mart tours. So she had been assisting Santosh with all the tours. Our other pre-mart tours, all the chairmen. So now the pre-mart tours have been done very well. I'll call from north. We have Mr. Wanchi. Please, Wanchi, please. Mr. Manuel, Mr. Vinod, Mr. Jose, Mr. Manu, and Manoj. Handled the pre-mart very well. There have been no problems at all. And this is one of the most difficult tasks. We have had problems during the previous marts, but pre-mart has gone very well. I'm sure with their experience, all the tours will become more successful, and post-mart and pre-mart would be one of the most successful part of this event. Now, regarding sponsorship, this is the year we got the maximum sponsorship for KTM. And it is chaired by Mr. Raju of Executive Events. I think he's also here. Thank you, Raju. One important thing is to give a huge round of applause to our hotel partners, whose contributions have played an instrumental role in bringing this event to life. It is altogether 5,000 room nights, which the hotels have given. I think our secretary knows much better about it. He has handled with the accommodation committee team almost 4,000 room nights, and we have more for the post and pre-mart too. So it's 5,000 room nights altogether. There is no compromise to hard work, and an integral part of our KTM is the secretariat, led by our dynamic CEO, Mr. Rajkumar. He and his team, Sitara, Manju, Rintu, and Sriraj, they deserve a huge round of applause for their dedication and hard work. Thank you to the secretariat. Thank you, thank you. Now comes our partners. I think all our senior members have already acknowledged them, but I would like to call out their names again. Thank you to Stark Communications for the design and branding. So it has taken Mart to the next level. Neo Kochi for all this the infrastructure facilities which they have provided. The TouchQ for the software by Joshi. SPRDH team for the app, Salim is here. Extranet Digital Private Limited has provided the Wi-Fi. Executive Events has done the arrangements for the venue and dinner. Kriti, the cultural events by Vinish. Intersite Tours and Travels for all the transportation. Abad Property Management Service by Bindu and the team, and Jishad. MD Nish has been doing our media with the support of our media committee chairman, our IPP, Mr. Baby Matthew. Tales of Grey, our photography team, headed by Maria. Metro Mart for the directory and for publicity. Rahmania Caterers for excellent food for the last 3 days, plus before that for all our volunteers. To Sanchi Bags, Zafar is here with us. Medical Trust, Father Dr. Shaiju Sebastian, and the volunteers of Marian College, Kutikanam. Lee Meridian, Crown Plaza, Dinesh is here. Thank you, Dinesh. They have been our partners. And also, Lisso Chocolatier, Kishore, I think he's here. Thank you, Kishore, for providing the chocolates to all our seminar, during the seminar time. Our sponsors, Make My Trip, Somadhiram, Baby Matthew sir, Paradise Holidays, Ratish is here, Sihra and Zandari, Jojo's here. Yeah. And also, see, this has already been said, but I need to mention it once again, of Mr. Santosh. He has been our coordinator. See, because I worked for the pre and post-mart tours with our chairman, and Santosh had been voluntarily, he had been in the office for the last 1 month at least. And everything has been worked out very well. Thank you, Santosh, for this dedication to KTM. Mr. Ravi Verma, he has been our North Kerala coordinator for the post and pre-mart tours. Thank you, Ravi ji. And I think if I missed out anybody, please pardon me. Let this successful tourism activity be a stepping stone for all of us towards a brighter and more prosperous future for Kerala tourism. Thank you all once again, and we look forward to meet you all at the next edition of KTM 2026. Thank you.
So our time together has come to an end. Until next time, stay inspired and keep shining. Thank you.
I request all the MC members to come to the stage for a photo session.
Good